Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is TheFatRat and I'd like to welcome you to the end of the year Q&A video for 2017. As pretty much, this is actually one of the videos that was also in the poll and it actually came in second place. As I decided to have some questions for Sarah, and since I didn't do the Q&A video with Drake, yes guys, I didn't forget. I regretted not doing it, but it was out of our control. It was out of the control of me. It was out of the control of Dre. We couldn't do really anything about it, but we will collab in the future, most likely, just in the future. However, there were some few questions that you guys also left during that type of Q&A video for both me and Dre, so I decided to actually use those questions along with the Sarah so that we can make a pretty decent video. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. The first question is, how has life been since you graduated? Is it everything that you expected to be and more? And also, are there any YouTubers that you're looking forward to collab in the future? So that's a pretty big question. It's like a 3 question in 1 question. So how I've been pretty good, I have to say. During summer it was pretty boring, but it was also pretty calming, you know, the fact that you didn't really have to deal with a lot anymore, except with me trying to get a job and then getting the job and working a lot, and that's pretty much it. And then eventually go to school and work and go to school while having no life. But is it really better than I expected it to be? Not really. It pretty much was. It was good, I have to say. Probably one of the better summers because, you know, I actually get to do something in a way. Was it better than I expected to be? No, I kind of had a little bit more fun during my senior year at school than I did during the summer. However, I was pretty proud of myself of how far I came through, despite all the struggles through 2017. And I have to say that it was pretty good in the end. Like, even though I had so much hardships throughout the year, which I'm not going to talk about because, you know, this is a positivity channel. But again, just to let you know, everyone goes through their downtimes. I do too. And pretty much you just gotta keep fighting till you can actually reach to what you want to do in your goals, or at least get to the second footstep of it. And that's pretty much what I did. You know, first was graduating, then it was getting a job, which even though was struggling because I never worked ever in my life, I actually got a good, well-paying job for a first job, and they gave me pretty good hours. Even though as much as I argue about the fact that I have to keep going to work, and I'm gonna miss this and I'm gonna miss that, I have to sacrifice this and sacrifice that, it's still worth it because I'm doing something for me. So yeah. And any other YouTubers I'm looking forward to collab, I'll have to say, since I'm not a big YouTuber or may never even become one, there will be a few that I actually do want to collab with. I actually want to collab with Dre because, again, we still haven't collabed, even though we did plan. However, things didn't really go our way, and you know, we just decided that, okay, we'll just try to do it in the future. I mean, there's always a future, so we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what either I or he wants to do for a future collab video, but we'll see what happens. We're just gonna have to talk it out a little bit and see if either one of us likes the idea. As for other people, I would probably have to say the next person will be Malizia. She actually has her own YouTube channel, but I'm not sure if she's recently uploaded, but it will be cool to collab with her. She's a really cool person. And also Jesus Senpai, because he likes anime and games. I like anime and games. But as for big YouTubers, like if I ever become famous, which I never know if I will, most likely not, but you know, I'm doing this just for fun really. I'll have to say Jacksepticeye because I love the guy to death. I said death. I can't speak. I love the guy to death. Dashy Games because he's pretty much one of the most hilarious guys. He's really fun. And maybe some animators like the All Ones Out, because, you know, I really appreciate animators, and James is actually a pretty cool, funny guy. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Next question says, what are some new projects or videos that you're really excited to film? One of the projects I'm excited to film is actually while I'm doing it recently. the Doki Doki Literature Club game series, which pretty much it was because I was interested of the way the game was handled. The way they described the game too was pretty intriguing. Like it says, and I think big all caps letters like warning, do not play this if you have anxiety or depression. I was like, oh shit, it has to be a good game. Not to mention the Steam rating was actually one of the only ones that had 10 out of 10 stars. I'm not sure if it still has 10 out of 10 stars, but I'm pretty sure it still has really good ratings. And since I saw other YouTubers play it, I was like, you know what, why not try it for myself? So that's pretty much one of the ones I'm excited to film. I'm also excited to film some like other gameplays like from old games, like, you know, BioShock. It was one of those games that I always wanted to play, but I just never got the chance to. Either because of the rating, or during the time I just couldn't afford anything because, you know, I didn't work. Now that I work and I have money, I can buy it and play it. But other than games, one I'm actually interested in doing for a project is likely the top 5 artists, because I always wanted to express to you guys about some artists that I like that maybe not many other people know. Because I'm like, excuse me there. Every time it's like, oh, have you listened? Oh man, this artist is so good. Listen to this song, is so good. And then people are like, wait, who's that guy? And I'm like, bruh, are you serious? Do you know how much of an IQ you have to understand great music? And nah, I'm just playing like that. But really, it's funny because I know so many different artists, and many of my friends probably don't even know about them. Haven't even heard a song, maybe has heard a song, but probably just doesn't remember who the guy is, and lots of stuff like that, which is really fascinating to me because it's like, wow, you need to listen to some of it. And lots of people told me that I have a pretty interesting taste in music because it's like, it's not always one thing. It's like, I go from rock music to EDM to like all of a sudden some classical music to all of a sudden maybe a cappella or some stuff like that. So yeah, I'm actually excited to do that one because not only do I get to express like some of my favorite artists and share some of my knowledge with you guys, but also because the analysis portion of it, which will take lots of work. And I haven't really started on it now, but I will get started on that soon. Next question is, what is the opposite of b minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a? Well, actually, this is the quadratic formula. I remember my college algebra professor beat that thing to me to death to remember. So pretty much the difference to it will basically change the minus to a plus, so it'll be b plus the square root of b minus 4ac over 2a. That will be the difference. Well, opposite. Next question. What's your favorite thing about doing YouTube? And this is actually from It's Your Boy. I miss when he did that. Like, come on, Dre. Like, why have you stopped doing that? Honestly, it was one of my favorite things of you just going like this, like completely close to the camera, where like it has to then auto focus everything just to like probably go back to where it originally was. But yeah, it's from Dre. Honestly, one of my favorite things though about being a YouTuber will probably have to be the fact that I get to express myself in a way that I want to express myself without having to worry too much on what people will think. I mean, yeah, there's a limit to where you can do it, but like everything, because again, this is the internet, it's not always a nice place. But I like the fact that I get to just be myself, you know, show some of you guys my true colors, not just to those who are close to me, but also those around the world. And even though I may not even be big right now, or maybe even get noticed, at least I still get to keep like those videos that I've made for memories for myself. Like for example, when it came to prom, you know, I sometimes watch a few moments of it just so I can see how much fun I had. You know, the competitions from Skills USA, Solar Rollers, all that, to show how much I've grown from such a really shy guy to who was always bullied and everything during elementary school to someone who basically is not afraid to try to do new things, and not to mention make a lot of new friends along the way. That's one of the things that I actually loved about doing YouTube, is because of that. And again, like I said, even if I don't get noticed, there could be some of those videos that become memories. I mean, if you guys remember from my best moments in 2016 video, those were the times when I played games like Wizard 101. I had so much friends to play with that were down to, like, you know, just have fun while I'll just record for memory, not just exactly for the views. And you can see that I had a really good time making them because I'm with good friends of mine. And even though this year wasn't really much like that, I get to make even newer experiences along the way. I get to meet people who are also friends of mine who managed to just happen to be YouTubers or become one. And it's actually pretty amazing how we get to share our ideas with each other and how everything just goes with their mindset of how they run YouTube and sharing my mindset of how I run things. And it's actually really exciting. And really, it just makes you want to, you know, keep going and keep trying to, you know, improve yourself and improve the quality of your videos. Not exactly for the hopes that, you know, you could probably get new viewership, because I do hope that I would like to get more viewership, more subscribers, and get noticed a little bit more for what I do. But it's mainly just because, you know, I feel like it was something that was just necessary for me to just like get them so I can feel like I'm doing something in a professional way, like with the webcam, with the microphone, with this gaming laptop that I'm using right now, you know, all that. It's just an amazing experience just to do for those reasons. But now that we're done with the Saraha questions, let's actually look at some of the questions from you guys from a long time ago, where I was supposed to do a Q&A with Dre. One of them is actually from one of my boys back in middle school. He asked, are you gonna do more Vainglory Let's Plays? I actually wanted to do more Vainglory Let's Plays, but apparently what's wrong with that is that apparently my Wi-Fi is so bad that if I was try to record and play at the same time, I probably wouldn't even enjoy the gameplay, because again, I'll just be raging about the fact that I keep lagging most of the time. I've been trying to do it before, but it doesn't seem like to be working, so I decided to just call it a quits for that for now, until maybe I get a better phone so that I can process a little bit better. And the next question then comes from my homegirl, one of my homegirls from high school. She actually gave me a 3-part question. One of them is, you have a chance to spend a week with any celebrity, who would you choose and why? I will probably pick Anton Zelensky. He's actually known as Zed. It's an obvious answer. The reason why is because he's crazy, he's awesome, and he's honestly one of the best producers I have ever seen in my life. And I want to learn so much from him. But not just that, but just to have fun. Because really, he's a fun random guy. And who wouldn't want to hang with Anton? He's awesome. The second portion of it is, if you can change one thing you did in high school, what would it be? That's actually a pretty easy one. It's probably to learn how to let things go. And just move on. I wish that if I did that during high school, I probably wouldn't have been in so much of a hardship through my senior year. I probably would have had a better senior year experience, but in the end, it still came out to be pretty good and a memorable experience of senior year. Like, you know, I always say to people, it might seem bad right now, but in the future, you're gonna look back at it and it's like, you know, despite all that, you still have a good year. But another thing I'll probably change is maybe be a little bit more, like, not as nervous to ask something. Because when it came to my high school year, it was clear to many people that I was capable of doing more advanced courses and all sorts like that and do more things. But I just never asked, you know, where can I do it or how can I do it? And because of that, I never really got to get a full experience of what it's like to, you know, be more active throughout the school, until my senior year at least. Which is why it was my best year, surprisingly, despite all the hardship. But I feel like if I did that as well, it probably would have been a better experience, like throughout the whole years of high school. And then the third question is, what high school teacher has impacted you the most and why? Miss Mahanovic, and there's a really big reason why. The reason why is because she always had me to try to like show a writing style. Like, she always appreciated my writing style, and she wanted me to keep going with that writing style. She always wanted me to express myself in many ways as possible. She was very passionate about writing and how it can express oneself, and she was always, you know, trying to get me to do better things. Like, she knew that I can do it, but she always still expected a little bit more from me when it comes to certain things. If I was to struggle, she'll tell me, like, just basically keep my head up and try to do better. You know, if you do really good right now, just keep striving to be better. You know, failure is not an option. You can only go up. Stuff like that. And honestly, she's impacted me the most because not only does she have so much faith in me and my ability to become successful, which I haven't exactly reached there yet, but I'm going through the steps to it. But she always impacted me on how I can see life as something that just isn't like, if I fail, I fail. No, if I fail, I use that failure to learn how to come back up. And that's why I appreciate so much about her. And then to end this off, and it's actually going to be one from one of my boys since sophomore year in high school. You probably know who he is, since chemistry. Wink, wink. But this is his question from a long time ago as well. He asked me a three-parter as well. First is, what are your plans after high school? Honestly, it's to, well, obviously go to college, get a job, which I already have those now. I'm already doing that. And also to try to become a little bit more active on YouTube. Even though sometimes it may seem impossible and sometimes I may not do it, I'm going to try to be as active as possible in any way possible that I can. Because that's just what I want to keep doing, as I'm keep doing all these other stuff like work and school. Second part is, are you going to college? And if so, then what college? Well, I'm already in college. Again, this is questions from like long time ago, like during high school. So really, it's pretty much in the past, so he doesn't know during that time. But yeah, the college I'm in right now is TCC. And yeah, basically in a way that answers the first part of that question. And really, it was actually pretty good. It was a good experience overall. You know, it taught me lots of things about myself and what I need to work on. And even though it wasn't what I expected it to be, at least it was something that I can truly appreciate in some sort of way. And the third part of this is, you know, did I have any fun plans during the summer? Not really. I didn't really have any fun plans at all. Pretty much it was try to get a job, try to get a job, and that was pretty much it. It's just trying to get a job, and then go to work, and all that. And that was pretty much all I did during the summer. Was it fun? Not really, but was it a good experience? In a way, yeah. I get to learn like how retail's like, and not to mention get money during the time. And also, you know, just have more belief in my ability. So yeah, guys, that's it for the Q&A video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for like all of your submissions for the Q&A video, and especially to those as well that submitted for some different Q&A video with a collab that was supposed to be for a collab, but it just never happened to go through. I didn't really want those questions to just go unnoticed because they were really good questions, so I decided reading them along with the ones I have recently and Saraha. They're really good questions. I know I ramble a lot as well because, oh my god, I just can't shut up and just get to the point. But I feel like some of you actually do like the fact that I kind of ramble sometimes because, like, well, like in a certain way, like go more in detail. That's what I'm trying to say. Because it's something that you guys want to just know in a way of like how I feel about certain things. And really, like I said, the thing I like about YouTube is, you know, the fact that I get to express myself, and this is one of the ways I do it is through the Q&A video. Other ways is probably like if I just try to do like some vlog video where, you know, you guys want me to explain everything that's been going on, then yeah, that's another way I did it too. But again, I just like to thank you guys for another year. I know it's not exactly the 31st yet. I mean, come on, it's barely like the 29th. I have like 2 days to go, I guess, if you want to put it that way. 2 days and a few hours to go until the new year starts. And I'm honestly really excited to see what 2018 would put for this channel, because it's pretty much amazing how I've made it this far in ways so much success, and I'm still striving to do better. As for 2018, I really want to try to get to 1,000. It's a really big goal. I don't even know if I can even reach it there, but like I remember I said last year, I think I said it last year, like, hey, I want to get to 1,000, or like I want to get to 100. I still haven't reached neither of those goals, but again, it will be nice to reach that goal. And you know, that's just gonna be one of my YouTube goals. And my other goal is to like finally go to university and study electrical engineering. As for right now, I'm just gonna take the baby steps to it. You know, finally did one of my goals for 2017 though, is like get new equipment for the videos and stuff. You know, microphone, webcam, a new laptop, all that jazz, my lamp, and you know, just have fun doing it. Like, you know, just do what I want to do and just make the best out of it. I want 2018 to be a good experience. I don't just want it to be a good experience like, you know, I do nothing. I want to have it to be an experience to where I've actually done something, and also an experience to where I can do great things, just like I did during my senior year during 2017. Maybe it might not happen yet, but I'm pretty sure it will happen soon. But as always, guys, I want to thank you guys, even those who haven't subscribed to the channel, like all my friends and family. I like to thank you guys for being there for me through all the ups and downs through 2017. I want to thank you guys for just like, you know, motivating me to do better. I want to thank you guys for pretty much showing me love and support. And I want to tell you guys that thank you very much for everything you've done for me. Not through YouTube, not just through YouTube, but like through just for me in general. Like always being there for me, those who were there for me, those who show me the way, those who always supported me even through the down times, those who like always wanted to have fun with me or so, always wanted to talk to me and everything, and also those who helped me to get through my whole senior year, even getting through college as well. I want to thank you guys for pretty much everything, and as I hope that your guys' 2018 year will be as great, I hope you guys have a really good New Year's as well. As if you guys want to wonder what my New Year's resolution will be, as pretty much no one has asked me that during the Q&A video, but I'll pretty much tell you guys anyway. My New Year's resolution will be to just keep improving myself, just like last year. The same thing as last year. Just to keep improving myself as a person, in my character, and also physical in a way. I want to again reach I want to reach 100 subscribers, and then I want to reach 1,000 subscribers. I want to keep growing. I want to keep making videos. I want to keep making good content as much as possible. But as always, guys, I'd like to thank you guys so much, and Happy New Year. Peace.